Hey, what's up? This is Dan Pill, the founder of R72 Technologies, and in this video, we're going to jump into the FX Insights channel. That's the currency asset channel, and we're going to break down some of the trade flow. So I'm really excited about this video, and we're just going to hop right into it. First things first, I'm going to assume that you've created an account before you are watching this video. If you haven't, please visit the R72Tech site. Take a little bit of time, review this, go through it, learn about the company R72Tech and its mission to help the individual investor succeed. Review the frequently asked questions section. We got tons of answers to commonly asked questions. Click the blue button to join us on Slack, create your R72 Slack account, and then best practice, get the app and the desktop version of Slack. So this way you can take us on the go with the app. After all that's said and done, I assume that you've gone to the hashtag orientation room and you've gotten yourself all situated. If you haven't done any of that, then just stop watching the video and watch the other video that says getting started. Because if not, you're just going to end up confusing yourself and prolonging, the whole learning curve here. And it's not the best practice, and it's not the best use of your time. All right, now for everybody else, let's just get into it. As you can see, I'm extremely excited here to share with you, the trade flow inside of this channel and breaking it down with you. So if you hop in here, you most likely ended up, somewhere at the end, which is today. So if it's your first time, what we're going to do, let me just show you a couple shortcuts. First things, you can click on this little thing that says today, and you can jump around. So if you came, depending where you came in, you may have missed, part of the day, part of the week, part of the month. And if you're absolutely brand new, you've missed everything from the beginning. So you can just click here and you can click yesterday, and it's going to take you to yesterday. You can go click up here. It'll take you to last week. It will also take you to the very beginning. At the very beginning, you're going to see this welcome message. It's going to say, welcome to FX Insights. If you watched the previous video, you do know best practice is to click on the details button. You can click on the pinned area. It's going to have any important messages, including the same welcome message. Same welcome message, same welcome message. Is sitting right there for you. Get a chance to open up this welcome message, which I'm going to do right now, just in case you skip this part, or take a look at it together. All right, this welcome message, welcome to FX Insights. This is where you're going to receive free AI insights for the currency markets. You get your daily, weekly P&L updates. We're going to go through all of this in this video. Open trade notifications, and there's also something called a tracking account. So the tracking account tracks all the AI insights that we share in this channel. So you can take a look at what the cumulative outcome is of all those AI insights. So it's a great transparency feature that I put in here. So this way, if you're not, watching the AI insights all the time, you can just quickly take a look at the tracking account. And then you can read the rest of this, welcome message when you get a chance. Okay, so let's hop into it. So where do we want to begin? Let us begin at, see here, it says jump to a specific date. Today is the 17th. So we're going to start at the beginning of the week. How about that? The 12th. Okay. We'll start at the 12th. And you can also search up on top if you want as well. And you can get different days as well. But okay, so we're going to start at the 12th. Let's widen this up. These are some shout outs of new people coming in. Okay, so at the beginning, the 12th is Sunday. So every Sunday, we have something called premium content. There'll be a whole nother video about premium content. Don't worry, you're still going to get your free AI insights in this channel. Nothing's going to be delayed. Nothing's going to be left out. It's not a hook and bait or anything like that. The premium content is for members that really want to kick it up a level. You get access to trading models, access to the forward test and the settings and things like that. So every week we share that in the private channel, which you won't see unless you become a member. But what we do is we also share with you the previous week's trading models, the previous week's premium content, so you have an idea of what the premium content looks like. It's not there for you to use because obviously it's for the previous week. The premium content is for the next week of trading coming up. So we're showing you the previous week just so you have an idea of what the premium content looks like in case you want to start to receive it. So that's what you're seeing here Sunday. We're sharing with you, as it says, last week's premium content right here. It's a trading model and settings. It's giving you the risk per trade, average stop loss, things like this. I'm not going to get too deep into this. I'm going to have a whole nother video on premium content and how to break this stuff down. But this is just giving you an idea of some of the additional features that we have built in here to help you with your journey of being a trader slash investor on the R72 inclusive investor community. So you can take a look at that. We do have a 14-day free trial that you can check it out. This is the model itself. Blows up. You can take a look at it. Every single week, we're putting a new portfolio together. That's the benefit and beauty of using machine learning technology. It's a data-driven solution to investing. So really, the data is telling us, which group of algorithms are going to trade together, which make up that week's trading model, and then we share that trading model with you on Sunday for the upcoming week, so you have an idea of what to expect and to help assist you with your DIY, do it yourself, your way investing. So this is all last week's stuff. We also share the forward test stuff. So I'm going to just skip this for now. We'll have another video on that. Don't worry about it. We also have a quick little video here that shows you the 3 types of AI insights that you can receive. And we're actually going to take a look at that right now together. So let's just blow this up. Let's take a look here. All right, so there's 3 types of AI insights that you can receive. I'm going to pause it, okay? The first AI insight, as it clearly says on top, AI insight trade opened. It says right here, AI insight found trade opened. It's a nice little reminder, don't risk more than what you're comfortable losing. And it's saying new. So the first AI insight that you can receive is a new insight that's been found. The asset class here is FX. As it says FX, this is the currency pair. It's showing you at what price the AI insight was found, and it's also showing you the stop loss and take profit levels. Now, the AI insights are being shared for information, educational purposes only. This is not a recommendation for you to buy or sell. This is all for information and educational purposes to help you along the way with your own analysis of the market and for you to decide how you want to proceed moving forward from there. But that's the first type of AI insight that you can receive that will be shared within the channel. It's going to look exactly the same as this. Let's look at the second one now. Okay, so this is the second type of AI insight that you can receive. It says it up on top, AI insight, trade modified. It says right here, AI insight found, trade modified. It says it in big letters, modified. Now, you're probably going to ask, what is being modified? And that is a very good question. And it says right here, new. So the stop loss was modified. The previous stop loss has now been replaced with this new stop loss. So the algorithms, once an AI insight is found and the algorithm shares that AI insight with you, its job is not done. Within the algorithm, it is continuously analyzing market data and continuously working that trade and managing that trade. So there are other factors that can trigger one of these modification adjustments, and in this case it's for the stop loss, and it will say new and it will give the new stop loss level. Okay, so let's look at the next AI insight. Okay, so this is the third AI insight, and you've guessed it right. It is for AI insight trade closed. Once again, it says AI insight found, trade closed. It says it in big letters here, trade closed. And now we have something new, CP. Okay, so this is the close price. It's telling you at what price it was closed out at right here. So the AI insights, you know, It's looking at the market, it's analyzing the data, it's initiating the first AI insight, AI insight trade open, then it's managing that trade throughout the process, and sometimes you'll receive a AI insight modification notice, and then it has an exit strategy and is looking for that AI insight within the data. Once that happens, you get an AI insight trade close notification. It's telling you the close price right here. It's also going to give you something cool down here where it says duration, 11 hours. So this trade was open for 11 hours. The AI insight was working, well, the algorithm was working for 11 hours. It's also going to tell you plus or minus what the pips were. In this example, it was 38.7 pips, and it was for 0.25%, 25 basis points. The AI insights are loaded up on a model account. That model account is a $10,000 model account, and that's what is being used to trigger those AI insights, and that's how we came up with the P&L percentage for that. Okay, so we just looked at 3 different types of AI insights. Those are what you will receive inside this channel. So when they come in real time. And I'm just going to give you a heads up. Sometimes it can be overwhelming, but don't worry about it. Sit back, relax. You're not required to do anything. The AI insight comes in. You're not required to do anything. You sit back, relax, take a look at it, get used to the flow. Pull up the chart, maybe do a little additional research on your own. Talk with other people in the community, see what they're doing. Maybe you get a demo account and you place it in a demo account first, just so you get comfortable. So don't worry if the trade flow really picks up. After a while, you get used to it. And we have other features built into the community, such as Cloudsync, which will allow you to conveniently follow the trading models without having to manually place any trades yourself. But let's take a look here. So now you know what an AI insight is. Let's take a look at some of them coming in. Okay, before we do that, no, we'll just hop into that. Okay, so here we go. It is Sunday. Trading has begun, and where did it go? Oh, and I'm just gonna give you a heads up, folks. There may be some bloopers while I'm doing this. I'm not gonna do this video twice to make it perfect. That's just me. So we're just gonna keep rolling with it. All right. So the first AI insight was found. It was at 9 p.m. on Sunday, July 12th. So as you see, there is a chart here. A chart comes with the AI insight. So very first thing that you can do is you can just pull up the chart, and you're gonna be able to take a look at it. But let us take a look here. Okay, so we got a sell here for Swiss franc yen at this price right here. Stop loss new, take profit. So now you received an AI insight, and you have the chart to go along with it. Underneath each AI insight is going to be a little paragraph here, outrunning errands, Cloudsync now. If you don't know what Cloudsync is, click on the link. It's going to take you to the Cloudsync feature, which is a really neat feature that allows you to follow the trading models very conveniently. Once you get really comfortable with things, it'll automatically allow you to follow the trading models, so you don't have to manually place the trades or sit in front of your computer all the time. And you can be out running errands, working a job, whatever the case is, and still be able to participate. So let's take a look at another AI insight. Okay, so we're going to back it up a bit here. So right here at 10 p.m. Sunday evening, we have a notice here that says today's P&L and current open trade. So not only are we sharing the AI insights with you, and we're sharing charts with you, and we're sharing it in real time with full details for you to analyze and decide on how you want to act. We're also giving you 4 different updates throughout each day. So the first update is 8 o'clock in the morning. You're going to get open trades, and you're going to get the P&L update. You get it at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. You get it at 5 o'clock at night, and then you're going to get another one at 10 p.m. So this is the 10 p.m. one. It's real simple to read this. It's going to say today's P&L and current open trades. It's going to have the date. Now, mind you, it's using the date from the server, so it's in European time, so that's why it's showing 7:13. It's going to say today's P&L 0, 0. That means that no trades have closed out yet, and that's why it says 0. Doesn't mean that there's no trades open. As I just showed you the AI insight, there is a trade open. It just means that nothing's closed yet. Once it closes, this will update itself. Underneath here, there is a new message. Did you receive this week's trading model? And it has a link to the FX Premium. So when you're ready, you can click on that. You can learn a little bit more about the premium content for this trading model, and you can take advantage of that 14-day free offer. And then underneath here, it's going to give you the current open trades. So there's two parts to the update. You're going to get the P&L for the day, and you're going to get the open trades. Right here, it's telling you open trades. You got Swiss franc yen. And at this snapshot, it's saying that it was down 2.7 pips. As you see, total open trades 1, 0 buys, 1 sell. Okay, so that's one of the first updates. So let's scroll down here. As you see, 11 o'clock, there's another AI insight. You guessed it, it's for trade modified. You get a chart that you can take a look at. Now, you already know it's going to say new, and it's going to show you what was modified. New stop loss, okay? After you read, once again, it's going to have a message underneath. It's going to tell you if you were out busy, sleeping, doing something, that you can Cloudsync. You can click on that later. Okay, now it is the next day. It is 8 o'clock in the morning. You wake up, you check, you're going to get your updates. Remember, 8 o'clock in the morning, 1 o'clock in the afternoon, 5 o'clock at night, and then 10 o'clock at night. So 8 o'clock, you know the update has two parts, right? It's going to have today's P&L, and then it's going to have the current open trade. So the first part is the P&L. You can tell that no trades closed overnight because it says right here 0, 0. Okay, and now the second part is the current open trades, right? Well, it's going to tell you that the current open trades is the same trade, and at this snapshot, it was for 3 pips. 3 pips down, total trade 1, and it's the same sell. Okay, after a while, this is going to be repetitive, and it's going to become extremely easy to follow along when things really pick up. So let's start cooking here. Let's keep things moving. So 1 o'clock, once again, this is the second update, same thing. Now you see a little bit of a difference here. It's showing that at 1 o'clock, it was down 32 pips. Okay. Okay, what do we have here? 3 o'clock, we have a new chart, a different color. That should alert you that this is new. But more importantly, you know how the AI insights look. It says right here, AI insight found trade opened. All right. And it says new. And it's going to tell you for what currency pair. This is for the euro dollar, right? It's telling you the price. All right. It's providing you the chart. Don't worry here. It says stop loss not set, take profit not set. Don't worry. At the same time, it sends it right back out, and now it's giving you the stop loss and take profit levels. And it's showing you it as a modified. This is at the same time, 3 p.m. Sometimes things work so fast that it can't send it out all at the same time, but 3 p.m., 3 p.m., you got your stop loss. So now you have your second trade, right? You're in 2 trades. Okay, so what do we got here, folks? 4:45 p.m. We have a new chart, different color, but more importantly, AI insight found, trade opened, new. First thing you want to look at is for what currency pair. You got the euro yen. It's telling you the price. Stop loss. Take profit. You got a new chart. You pull it up. You're like, okay, very nice. That's at 4:45. I'm going to quiz you. In 15 minutes, what should you be receiving? In 15 minutes, it'll be 5 o'clock. What should be coming up? If you've been paying attention, you're probably going to say that should be the third daily update. And you're absolutely right. 8 o'clock in the morning is the first one. 1 o'clock in the afternoon is the second one. 5 p.m. is the third one. And then there's one at 10 p.m. So in 15 minutes, that should be the update. At 5 o'clock, which is right here now, we got AI Insight found trade modified. You already know it's for the euro yen. You already know what was modified, new stop loss, and you can take a look at this chart. And the charts will start to tell a story as things start to move, and I'll be able to show you that. But more importantly, what did I say? 5 o'clock, right? That update. Here it is. Let's get this up a little bit. Bear with me. Okay, so here it is. See right there, 5 o'clock. Today's P&L. This is that third update. 4 updates, full transparency. You already know for the date. It's telling you the date. Today's P&L is 0-0. Doesn't mean that there's no trades open. Just means that no trades have closed, right? So that's the first part of the update. The second part of the update is going to be the current trades that are open, current open trades, correct? Now it's giving you 3 current open trades. We've seen these open trades previously because we received the AI insights. Now you're able to start to see the current open trades within that update. At the snapshot, euro yen down 0.4 pips. Euro USD negative 11 pips, and Swiss franc yen negative 30 pips. I know what you're thinking. Why in the world did he use this as an example? But don't worry, this will end differently. And it's also showing you the take profit and stop loss. It's showing you over here total open trades are 3. And what do we got here? We got 2 buys, 1 sell. I'm just going to pause there because that's an awful lot that we just went through very fast. So what you just, were walked through was 3 different trades, multiple AI insights being shared in real time with full, trade details, including charts. And now you know that you're getting 4 different updates every single day. Each update has 2 parts. One would be the P&L. So it's going to be today's P&L. It's going to show you plus or minus. And it's also going to show you trades opened. So that's what you're receiving within this channel. And this is all happening in real time. So let's walk through some more here. Let me see if I can just do this. Guess not. All right, so we have another update at 5:45. And this is for the euro yen. It's modified. It's AI Insight modified. And you already know where to look. It's giving you a new stop loss. Okay, let me see if I can speed this up here. And now we got another one for the euro yen at 6:30. 7:15, another AI Insight modified for euro yen. Keep an eye on that chart. Another one. This is 7:45. All right, 10 o'clock has arrived. What happens at 10 o'clock? We all know that we're going to get our daily update here. 2 parts to it. The first one is the P&L. 0-0 doesn't mean any trades aren't open, just means nothing is closed. You already know to look down a little further for the current open trades. You get a snapshot, and you can see here euro yen down 8.9 pips, euro USD down 10.6, and the Swiss franc yen down 16.2 pips. 3 trades, 2 buys, 1 sells, and so forth. All right, so this is another one at 11 o'clock. For the euro USD. So mind you, this is all basically within 1 day still. So I'm going to stop right here for a moment to show you something. You see a little something different in this chart. Remember, the euro yen earlier was down like 30 something odd pips, right? It was, going long. That chart is starting to show a different story. That chart is starting to show a different story. Mind you, this is at 7 o'clock a.m. the next day, the 14th. the next day. You may be sound asleep. So you already know, you wake up 7 a.m. Here's another AI insight for the euro dollar. Seems to be a lot of action now. Okay, so it's 8 o'clock the next day. And what do we have here? You already know. You have your current open trades, and you can see everything. You're starting to see now that at this snapshot, it's no longer negative. It's up 47.8 pips. Euro dollar, Euro USD up 25 pips. Swiss franc yen down 64 pips. So you're starting to see the snapshots come in. See the chart, more AI insights. 11 o'clock. So I'm going to start to speed this up because we're only on day 2. And I don't want to take too long here. This is happening all throughout the week, okay? All right, we have a new trade, new chart, different color. All of a sudden it says AI Insight found trade open. It says new. You're looking, you're like, what new currency pair? It's the dollar yen. You see your price, you see your stop loss, you see you take profit. You have a new chart now. Now we have a new currency pair in the mix. I'm going to quiz you. How many open trades are currently going on right now? I'm not going to give you the answer. We'll get it at the next update that's going to come up. All right, so this, right off the bat, you can see dollar yen. It already had an AI Insight modified at 12:30, and it's given a AI new stop loss. We already know at 1 o'clock we should be getting our P&L and open trade update. We get 4 of them. You guys already know this now. 8 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 5 o'clock at night, 10 o'clock at night. I know I sound like a broken record here, but I really want you guys to understand how this works, so you can see the beauty behind it. Bear with. A lot of action overnight. This is all overnight. 1:15 in the morning, 2:30 a.m. The algorithms are working for you. Wow, look at that chart. Look at that chart. Look at that. Okay, so these are all AI insights for all those different currency pairs being shared in real time. Like I said, it can seem a bit overwhelming in the beginning, but once you get used to it and you get used to the flow, trust me, it just becomes natural. And once you have it on the app and once you cloud sync it, it just becomes natural. It comes in and you just know that, okay, I'm going to get another AI insight. I'm going to have my daily updates, and you're just able to follow along very easy. Okay, 7 o'clock in the morning, a couple shout outs. We got new people coming in to the community that are joining. And then let's take a look here. Okay, so this is the 8 o'clock update. The next day, we're on Wednesday the 15th. So you already know no trades have closed. Well, you don't know, so we just look. No trades have closed, 0-0. Doesn't mean there's no trades open because we obviously know that there's a bunch of trades open. As you see right here, current open trades. Now, I asked you before, how many open trades do you think there are? And if you've been following along, you're absolutely right. There are 4. You have the dollar yen. It's going to tell you at 8 o'clock a.m. when it took the snapshot. It's going to tell you the plus or minus of the pips, 39 pips. You got euro yen plus 57 pips, euro USD plus 84 pips, and Swiss franc plus 14.7 pips. So, the picture is starting to change here. In the beginning, a lot of these trades were negative. It just so happened to be that, as trading started to form, throughout the week, things started to change. So by now, by now you're starting to get the picture of how things work, and I'm going to speed this up, and we're just going to get all the way down to the bottom of today. Uh, let us see, or actually, let me see if I can find when a trade closes first, so you can see what it looks like with the update. More updates, and what do we got here? Updates. Okay, more updates. We're gonna try to wait until a trade closes here. Okay, we got people in the channel talking. That's the other thing. In the premium channel, things will be a bit more muted, so you don't have all the side conversations going on, which can be a bit you know uh, uh, difficult to follow along. But you guys will be all right. Uh, all right, so here we go. We have. I'm gonna pause here, show you what happens once an AI Insight close trade is found. All right, so we have the chart. Charts come with everything, and what you have here is AI Insight found trade close. Tells you right here in big letters close. It tells you for what asset class, FX, and the currency pair. Like I said in that video, where we showed you 3 different AI insights and the 3 different types that you can receive, you already know this is for close. So you have CP here, it shows you the close price. It's going to show you the duration. So the algorithm was working this for 21 hours, 20 minutes, and 6 seconds. Now it's going to show you the pips. It was for plus 25.9 pips, and it was for 0.14%. Okay, so that's what an AI Insight trade close looks like in real time when it hits the channel. Let's see how that changes the update. Okay, so let us take a look here. Here is the 10 o'clock in the morning update. Um, Here it is. Okay, so this is the 10 o'clock in the morning update. It says here today's P&L current open trades. It's for the date. Now, let's take a look here. Today's P&L. All of a sudden, there's something in here. It is now registering and saying, hey, today's P&L is for 0.14, 14 basis points for 25.9 pips. Now, this finally has something in here because a trade has finally closed. Underneath, you already know that that's the second part of this notice, which is the current open trades. Instead of 4 trades open, now you have 3 because one has closed, and that is represented in today's P&L. Now you got 3 trades open. It's giving you the snapshot. Plus or minus pips, 41 pips up, 60 pips up, 45.7 pips up. Okay, and this is only on Wednesday, so you can see how much action is going on in this channel for FX Insights. What I'm going to do here to save some time, because I think we all got it now, we're going to jump to a specific date, and in this case, we're going to get to Friday because I want to show you something. Okay. Okay, so Friday, after all the trades are closed, you get a weekly update. So every week, you get that weekly update at 4 p.m. Standard Eastern Time. So I know that I don't want to confuse you that you still get your 4 daily updates. So you're gonna get your the 8 o'clock in the morning one, the 10 o'clock. 8 o'clock in the morning, 1 o'clock in the afternoon, 5 p.m., and then 10 p.m. at night. You get those every single day, Monday through Friday. And then Friday, you're going to get one extra notice, which is going to be the weekly update. So, in the event that you couldn't follow all this and you just were busy and you just want to check to see how things ended for the week, or the other way around, you were following it, right, and you were in there the whole entire time, but you still want to know how everything ended for the week. Well, that's done for you at 5 o'clock here. Today's P&L, current open trades, or that's the 5 o'clock one. I apologize. Let me get down to the weekly, down to today. Okay, so here we are. It's going to say today's P&L. It's going to give you the week, So 712 to 717, it's going to show you the week's closed trades. The ones with X's are the ones that had a loss, and it's going to show you how many pips. It shows you the pair. So this is for the dollar yen. It's going to show you negative 8.6. It has a check mark next to it. That means that it was positive. Dollar yen. Don't get confused. It was two separate trades. That's why it's listed twice. There's multiple trades going in and out, multiple AI insights. It's showing you 25 pips, euro, and then you can follow the rest. And then on the bottom, it's going to tally it up and tell you it was for 137.6 pips, and that was for 0.61%. Like I mentioned, we're using a modeled $10,000 account, and that's how we're able to come up with the weekly P&L as a percentage. As a DIY, do-it-yourself your way investor slash trader, you're going to place the trades if you do decide to on your own manually, and you're going to use whatever lot size that you want. So your P&L will be different unless you're following along exactly the way the trading model is, and then it will be reflected very similar to what the trading model is. But you do get this weekly closed trade report every single week, and it comes out at the end of the day. And then also you also have the tracking account, which you can visit, which will show you the cumulative outcome of all the AI insights shared since inception. So this way you can see how everything is coming about within the FX Insights channel slash trading model. And that is it, folks. That was a lot I threw at you. I did that off the cuff. I don't write scripts. I'm just very excited to share with you the AI insights in our flagship trading model, FX Insights itself. I do look forward to seeing you guys inside inside the community. When you do join, drop me a line. I'm always in here. I'm here to help. There's no such thing as a dumb question. And thank you for your time, and you guys have a great day. Alrighty, bye-bye.